Let's show you some scenes from outside Parliament last night.
Fascists. Fascists. Don't come this way, fascists. Don't come this way. You're not coming this way, fascists.
Everyone in front of the carrier, move them back. 9-0.
Well, some quite frightening scenes there, particularly if you're in the middle of it, as Douglas Carswell was, but he made it safely out and he joins us now.
Hi.
Frightening.
It was pretty ugly, yeah. You see scenes of me surrounded by the police, but if you could see the scenes that I was seeing, looking the other way, looking outwards, it was pretty ugly. It was pretty intimidating.
Was it you they were directing at, or was it more UKIP that they were having a go at?
I think actually it would have been just as bad if it had been a Conservative MP. They were originally chanting, get the Tory, then some of them realised that actually I wasn't a Tory, and they were saying, get the UKIP, 7-letter word, 4-letter word. It was essentially people looking to legitimise violence and frustration.
Did you just walk into this by accident?
Totally. I really feel that MPs should use public transport. I was on my way to take the bus home. I don't want to live in a country where politicians driven around in limousines. I was I was on my way to wait at the bus stop, and suddenly a mob descended on me, and I was incredibly frightened.
Did you have a sense of who these people were? I mean, were they just the usual agitprop?
I don't really. I mean, I think they were probably fairly leftist. Some of them seemed to, when they struck the camera out of the hand of Harry Cole, they justified that.
We've got a picture there, I think,
saying racist scum. It's almost as if the use of that word racist justifies the violence. It was quite extraordinary.
Does it have something to do with UKIP, though? Because although the UKIP overall policy attempts not to be racist, there is a widespread feeling that there is racism in your party. Well,
maybe one or two commentators watching this show and watching those clips might want to ask themselves, has stuff they've said over the past 7 or 8 months perhaps created the intellectual space that allows a mob to feel it's justified to attack an MP? Look, I'm a Member of Parliament for Clacton first and foremost, and I've got a job to do to represent those people. And I think that in a free society I should be able to stand at the bus stop and get the bus home at the end of the day. And if I'm not able to do that, I think it raises profound questions. But don't please make the mistake of thinking this is directed at UKIP. The banners said Tory. The chants initially said Tory scum. I suspect, being fairly high profile, because I'm the only UKIP MP, that made it an easier target. But if it had been a high profile, well-known Conservative, it would have been just as ugly.
We've got the EU question, a referendum in or out as the very raison d'etre of your party. Are you happy with the question?
Very. I don't want to be thought of about what happened last night. I want to be focusing on this incredible opportunity we now have to get this country out of Europe. And the way to do that is to accept that this is a fair question, and we've got to make an optimistic argument. And we've got to make sure that people on the left as well feel that we would be better off as a society if we were no longer governed by remote officials in Brussels.
All right, we'll have many months ahead to talk a lot more about that, but thank you for coming in today. Now, who's your favourite shadowy politician?